The third man? Who could it be? Watch me find out. Please be advised that there are spoilers ahead related to the property being watched and or discussed in this video. And please note, this reaction does not contain a picture-in-picture view with the audio from the episode. Instead, this video is designed as a watch-along style. Click on the link displayed on your screen to find out about 3 easy ways to watch this episode with me using your own devices. Hello. Welcome back, everyone. If you're new here, you get a welcome. 3 welcomes. This is my channel where I like to watch, react, and review a very tiny collection of stuff related to sci-fi, fantasy, and comic books. So in today's video, I am starting a brand new fresh round of binge watching of the 6th season of Supernatural in this video, of course, starting with episode 3 titled The Third Man. Now, before I move on and press play on this episode, I want to kind of recap a little bit of what I think I've understood from the beginning of the season, right? So it's been explained to me kindly, and thank you to the person, you know who you are. It's been explained to me that this season is designed to be a bit more personal, kind of stepping back a little bit, and it has a very family-oriented theme, which obviously is shown in episode 1 with the return of Grandpa Samuel and these extended cousins that popped up out of nowhere. And so in episode 2, I've understood that we have this alpha monster who apparently is the alpha, the papa of all monsters. And they're looking to capture this monster. And so Grandpa Sam, or Samuel, I'll just say Samuel because I think some of you are just like, just call him Samuel. So I'll say Samuel, and the extended cousins are working together behind the scenes, or behind Sam possibly, and Dean's back to capture this alpha. And so there's something fishy going on with that situation that Dean's not aware of, and it's unclear if Sam's aware of it as well, you know? All right, so aside from that, of course, we have Sam back. And if you watch my reaction to episode 1, that moment where he tells Dean that he was back for a whole freaking year. And yes, I've read all of your justifications behind that, and like I said, regardless of the justification, it just didn't feel good to see Dean's anguish, and I felt that anguish, and mainly because Bobby kept it from him, of all people. But I understand the reasoning behind that. So don't think I don't understand. I understand. Okay, what else now from 2.5 Men? We had a baby shifter. That was the best part. Oh my gosh, when that baby shifted, let me tell you. So yes, now we know that some monsters, when they come in cute little packages, as the female cousin mentioned, it's adorable to look at, but at the end of the day, you know, it's whether you're going to see it as a monster, the way that cousin did, or you're going to see it as a innocent being, regardless, that requires protection if it's not harming anyone. And that is Dean's position of things. Now I'm going to get ready to count down and press play on episode 3. If you're going to join me and watch along, let's get to it. If not, feel free, of course, to skip on over to the reaction, the review / takeaways portion of my video, and I'll see you then. Hey! Okay, so hopefully you're enjoying this crisper lighting. It's so funny because I thought I had the lighting thing sorted out, and you may or may not have noticed that I would always get this flare on the image. So I was like, let me try buying just one extra set of lights. And boom, bada bing. Look how different it is. I haven't changed my camera, nothing. Lighting, people. Lighting. All right, I'm still learning the technical stuff when it comes to recording, but I think this is working fine. Now I am at the 0117 mark. We're getting ready to count down to play. So let's actually wait before I do that. Let me just make sure certain things are ready to go. Okay, there we go. Now we're good. Let's count down. 3, 2, 1, play. Blood, that's not a good first sign. Dirty sink. Oh my god. Ew. Oh my. Skin. Is he like a shifter gone bad here or what? Oh boy. Mm. Wow, his reaction was very subdued, but okay, so I guess we're in for something brand new. He just literally melted. Or what, just combusted into blood and guts, pretty much? Ah, sleeping shirtless, are we? I must enjoy, I must enjoy. I can imagine the millions of women out there, men and women, jelly at this moment watching, especially if you're an Ackles obsessed fan. Which I'm not, but it doesn't mean I can't appreciate. And you know, I'm not really good with love scenes, but I have my exceptions. Oh, oh. Aw, that wasn't real. Well, at least it was a good dream. Oh my gosh! This is a 2-for-1 deal. So he's working out. Mm-hmm. Nice body. Oh, he's getting it on too. Good. What is this problem? Why is he looking at her like that? Right? I love her top. Right, yes. Wow, she actually forgot to get her money? Oh god, he was that good! He was that good, people! She's thirsty as fuck. Sam's acting weird though. He just threw it in the garbage. That is cold. Okay, something's off with Sam. And now I'm getting like, is Lucifer influencing him? You know, that's what I'm kind of wondering. Because he's, I don't know, he's kind of stoic actually. Oh yeah, he's speeding. Oh! Guess not for this cop. It's a shitty, well, I wouldn't say shitty job, but shitty post. I don't blame him.
In case something or someone's watching him. And he's next. Munch, munch, munch. Woo. Oh my god. Are those boils? Oh no, is he gonna explode into like pus and shit? Ah! It's fantastic effects though. Practical or not. Sam's car? Dean's car. In real life as well. Actors are professional liars. Plastic. What is his mileage at that point? That car's been with him for like 30 years or so, right? Liquefied, yes, that's a more accurate term. Oh, wow. That's amazing. Makeup team, good job. Ah, it was boils. Witch, yeah. Bubble wrap. That's a great way to put it. So there's a connection with the partner then maybe, and they're both cops. Maybe they're part of some kind of underground club or something. I'm sure involving a demon or something like that. Very Dean. He looks weird. Looks pale. Oh. Okay, obviously you're gonna have to worry about it. Kick down the door. He made that look so easy. Oh boy. Somebody's going off the rails. Scratching his hat. They made some kind of deal gone bad, probably. No, it's a very deliberate move. Pick up the bottle! What is he doing? He's watching it. No, he's obviously not. Christopher. Dude is bleeding. Was he bashed in the head or something and he tried to cover it? Yes. Sounds like critters. Oh my god! What the fuck? Are those grasshoppers? Blood boils. Oh my gosh. The plague. Oh. Of course we're going Bible. Okay. They actually kept them. I was gonna say, like, instead of demons, maybe it's angels. Or one angel. Oh, well, not Cass, I'm thinking. I'm sure there's gonna be another mystery one that will show up. Well, Cass seems to like Dean more, so maybe he'll show up for Dean. Okay, maybe not. He's MIA. Oh, well, never mind. Hello. That's as simple as Cass gets. Wow, that's very obviously preferential. Sam said it. Is that why so many of you ship these two? Why didn't you show up and tell him that, though? Rude. Okay. I swear to God, I love how they make this predictive for me a bit. Halo Patrol. That's awesome. Like the actual... Oh my gosh. So they keep those things in heaven? So somebody's out there just using it as like a wand on people? Okay, it looks like nice guy Cass is gone. Or fading away. Stressed out. Moses' staff. Wow. Of all the things. So what, every biblical... Yeah, I just answered my own question. Probably every biblical stuff will show up in this series. Oh my goodness. I would be screaming my ass off. Mm-hmm. This little boy. Yeah, and longer. Oh my goodness, this is quite a mystery. Mm. I bet someone I haven't met yet, right? So yeah, has to be an angel with access to... Oh, okay, he was lying. What? This kid's pretty smart. I don't think at his age I'd even understand what the hell that means. Marcel's... Oh my gosh. Capitalism in the play. with angels. Oh. Portability. You just abducted the man's son out of his house. Yeah. Oh, whoa. Yeah, stop him. Is there like Advil for the kid or something? Sam! This is fucked up. What is going on? He's cold-hearted right now. Sam's cold-hearted. Except for Dean. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I can't believe they're showing this. They shouldn't have shown that on camera. I'm gonna tell you right now. I don't care if this is a young preteen. Oh. What? Who the hell's that? Raphael! He's back! Woohoo! Down we go. Curse splat. Maybe check on the kid. I'm sure angels are fine. Is that Sam's car? Yeah. Well, insurance. Oh man, I can't believe they did that to a kid though. So we're back to that. And wasn't it episode 3 of season 5? Raphael was introduced, right? So we're backtracking here. Oh. Well, that's nice at least. An apology. Oh. my goodness. Okay, it's just business for him right now. It's like he's closed off whatever humanity he kind of learned or gained in some sense. Yeah, heal him. Wipe his memory of the pain or something. Oh my gosh. What the hell's happening here? Dr. No. Why do I know that? Is that from a Bond movie? Not like I know my Bond movies. Oh no. Frogs. Wait a second. If we're going in the plague order, the last order, the last 10th one, how many plagues were there? Were there 10 plagues? I can't remember much. But the firstborns start dying off. So people are going to actually get killed. What the hell is this? I'm literally picturing Castiel dead. Hey! I love this guy! I almost forget his name though. Sebastian Haché. Oh my gosh. He's like a CW staple, this guy. Ew. But ugh. Yeah, and they're all exploring this free will of theirs, huh? Okay. In chaos. No, he's just exploring what he's never had a chance to. And more now, it seems. Sebastian Roche now. Oh my gosh. Okay, all right. Let me focus on the positives. Mm. These angels, they gotta get ready for that. But I guess there's not much they can do to prevent it. Walked into that one. Siblings in general, you know, it's not always a party. Raphael is going to definitely stir the pot here. Of course. What? Whoa! Salt, yeah? Yeah. I gotta catch up with my Bible shit just for this show. Aw, he helped you. Ah. Good trap. Mm-hmm. Better recognize. Oh, that was easy. Souls have power. Oh, wow. That explains why demons trade for it. That's a t-shirt. Freaking angels. Come on. The whole soul thing is quite fascinating. Huh. Goblin? Oh, Wendigo. I don't remember what their face looked like. It's Satan whispering in your ear. have a wacky theory. I'll share it soon after the episode. No. Really? Yeah, but you're implying that you got over it better than Dean? Or okay, whatever. Something's off. I have a wacky theory. I'll share it after. Obviously, that's going to be a mystery here to unfold. Sam is acting really not like Sam. Oh, the episode's over. Okay. Oh, no, won't be watching this soon. I don't want to see it because I likely will end up watching it in the next episode anyway. Okay, so reaction over. My thoughts will be coming up very shortly. Well. Lots to say about this episode, lots to say. But I know there's more, of course, that will unfold for me since this is episode 1 out of 4 that I'll be watching back to back. But let me start with, my wacky theory about Sam, since that's the last thing that I just saw. Alright, so if you're watching my reaction, I kind of blurted out, is it Lucifer perhaps influencing his behavior? Because, he's not the Sam I remember. And I like how they addressed the most obvious causes that are likely involved, trauma from being in hell, which I think is the most obvious one anybody would guess, and I liked how they touched on it. And I was thinking, perhaps Lucifer, assuming he's still in him as a consciousness, is perhaps influencing Sam in a way that Sam's not conscious of. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm kind of boring off of another fantasy show that I've watched in the past where a person had dual personalities, but there were moments where one personality would surface and the other personality would not be aware of it, depending on what was going on in the environment. So I'm wondering if that's what's happening to Sam. And Sam's just not aware, maybe? You know what I mean? But, I say that a lot. You know what I mean? I gotta stop saying that. It's really weird. Self-aware moment here. Okay, so, that's my wacky theory that Lucifer somehow is playing on Sam's consciousness in some form. I'll leave it at that until I see further, and I'll modify my wacky theory as needed. Alright, so let's talk about some key aspects of this episode, some takeaways, starting with Balthazar! Wow! I very much adore the actor Sebastian Roche, like the originals, which is where I know this actor from, and of course the Vampire Diaries. There are other shows on the CW with a similar theme, so I have to anticipate seeing actors cross over because that's what networks do, right? They kind of send out their contracted actors to a variety of properties if a role is available. They kind of get first dibs, if you understand how that works behind the scenes. Anyway, okay, so Balthazar, really cool. And what's interesting about Balthazar is that as he was going on about, feeling free and having a 12-some, I couldn't help but think of how joyful I was at seeing a very free-spirited Castiel in episode 4, yes, of the 5th season, the end, right? If you watch my reaction, you know how much I loved seeing that version of Castiel. And so while watching Balthazar, I couldn't help but think, I kind of wish it was Castiel acting like that, because that's the kind of Castiel that I would prefer in this series personally, as far as I'm watching. But, yeah, that leads me easily now to my second takeaway that's very memorable, and that is Castiel. Like, whoa! It's one thing to have Sam not be the Sam that I remember, or that I think I know at this point in the series, but Castiel really just took a sharp turn. But, although this is my first watch, it was clear, though, with the dialogue, that this is an angel under a lot of stress. There's a freaking war in heaven. And if I take a beat, as I'm doing right now, recording and relaying this to you, and put myself in that position, what if I was in a house with all my siblings? I have quite a number of them, and we were at war with each other for all kinds of stuff. I'd be stressed out too. And as I said, as a commentary in my reaction, it's understandable that because of that stress that Castiel's going through, he kind of has to regress back into his original state, and all the human aspects of his behavior kind of has to take a back seat. But he did have his moments, which we saw there at the end, where he realized that he should likely apologize for the situation, but it didn't really last very long, because in the end he ends up doing something else that's seemingly heartless, which lends itself to the one scene I did not like in this episode, and that was showing a child suffering. And if you are familiar with my reactions, like season 1 I'm referring to mainly, where I have verbalized my sensitivity to seeing children and animals, in a cruel, traumatic state, it can bother me. But when it comes to this episode, although I understand the context of the fact that playing around with someone's soul is painful, I didn't like visually seeing a child scream and suffer that way. I think they should have kept it as an off-screen situation where we can hear the child probably screaming, or better yet, I think they should have simply had an adult character for that part and not necessarily a preteen young man. I didn't like it, and I'll just leave it at that. Now, as for the last thing that I will not forget from this episode, and I think it will carry throughout the rest of the season, it seems, especially with Balthazar and his trading, his trading business, so to speak, is this whole thing with the staff of Moses, or more or less how they described it in this episode as weapons of God, or things related perhaps to God that are used as weapons, like the staff of Moses. Or maybe I said it right the first way around, but you know what I'm talking about. These weapons of a divine source that are iconic in the Bible and associated to iconic characters, and in this case it was Moses. And what I really like about it is that it plays on the pop culture aspect of it, if you are familiar with the 10 Commandments movie. And I thought for sure they were going to go through all 10 plagues, but it worked itself out nonetheless, and I like what they were showing. And it gives me more ideas as to what possibly they could encounter if God's weapons are kind of being traded around willy-nilly on Earth by people who shouldn't be playing around with that kind of stuff. So, there you have it, everyone. That is my reaction to episode 3 of the 6th season of Supernatural. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Be sure to check out some details in the description box below, as well as my pinned comment if you want extra nuggets of info from me personally. And until my reaction to episode 4, I'm Asha, tuning out. Peace. Thanks for watching. Check out my other videos and subscribe. You know you wanna.